So I'd like to give you a quick rundown on how to create your teams. Now, what you're looking at here is the Viva Goals screen as seen when I'm looking at it on a browser. If you're looking at it in your Teams app, it will look slightly different, but the menu items are the same. So this one happens to have a bunch of objectives in it. Yours might be blank. What you're going to do is go to the Teams menu on the left, and if I click on the Teams menu, what opens up is two choices, My Teams or All Teams. What I suggest you do first is take a look to see if the team you want to create has already been created. So I'm going to click on All Teams, and then I'm going to search that team. So for example, I'm going to take a look for any teams with the title Air, and that way we're not duplicating a team. If you discover that your team does not exist that you want to create, go ahead and hit this button on the top right called Create Team. If I click on that, a form opens up that allows you to pull it from an existing team. In this case, you're going to be building it from scratch. So if I click on Start from Scratch, it allows you to create the team name. Now, you'll be given some instructions and guidance on how to name the team, and it might have a code for territory, maybe something to do with department, and then what the team is. Don't know what it is, but there'll be something that structures what that team name looks like. You can put in who the owner is, and you can either search for someone, or you can go ahead and add yourself in, for example. So I'm going to use Peter in this case, and then the parent team. So you can nest these teams as far down as you want. And so maybe in this case, I want it to be a sub-team to air operations. So I'll choose air operations. You can only have one parent team. And so in this hierarchical structure, you'll be given some guidance. Then I would also suggest you add in a few details about who and what that team is, just so that other people can confirm if it's the right one that they're looking for. Now, when I go and click Create Team, it then gives me the choice of adding team members. And so to add team members, what you can begin doing is typing in, if it's a whole group you're adding in, type in the group's name. If, on the other hand, it's just an individual, you can just type in their name. It doesn't matter whether they have already signed into goals or not. They will be available to you from the Dynamics database that we brought in. You also have the choice of sending them an email or not. So it's possible you might want to create the team, but not let them know yet. Maybe you can have a meeting next week, you'll introduce it to them then. So uncheck that box. If, on the other hand, you want them to get an email, go ahead and check the box, and off it will go. And you've got the choice of obviously adding them recipient now. So I'll just add someone onto this team, add that person there. Now these buttons become active because I have a name, and obviously you can have as many names as you want. They have to be people from inside the organization. I go ahead and click Add, and the team is created. Now you can check it right away by going to the Teams button and take a look at the team that you want. Now you'll see next to air operations, there's this little charrette that tells me there's children, and that's that one that we just created. So you can allow that hierarchy to describe where it is, and then it can validate in the right place. If you get it wrong, you can just go ahead and edit that team and change it to where it needs to be. Thanks for your time.